Okay, so for anyone who really, really loves music, whether you're just listening or maybe you're deep into production yourself, have you ever wished you could just, you know, pull a song apart, piece by piece?
Yeah, like grab just the vocal or
Yeah.
isolate that killer bass line.
Exactly. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into something that makes that almost like a superpower, AI vocal removers.
Uh-huh.
Our mission really is to unpack what these things actually are, how they work, and, why they seem to be absolutely everywhere right now, from casual listeners to actual creators.
And it's fascinating because this tech is genuinely changing who gets to make and interact with music. We've looked at a bunch of sources on this, and it's clear that, well, powerful tools are moving out of expensive studios and kind of into everyone's hands.
Okay, so let's start right there. An AI vocal remover. What exactly is it in simple terms?
Well, at its core, it's pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a tool, usually software, that uses artificial intelligence to separate the vocals from the instrumental background in a song.
Right, just pulls them apart.
Yeah, but it's not just about removing the voice. The uses are actually like way broader. You've got custom karaoke tracks, obviously,
Sure, that's a classic example.
but also think about remixing or sampling, finding that perfect little instrumental hook or drum beat for a new track. And even just isolating the a cappella, the vocals on their own, maybe to study how they were sung or arranged.
That's really interesting. It still feels a bit like magic, though. How on earth do they get such clean separation?
It does feel like magic sometimes, I agree. But the science behind it is deep learning, mostly using things called neural networks.
Okay. Like artificial brains.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Think of them like really sophisticated digital ears. They get trained by listening to thousands, sometimes, millions of songs.
Wow.
And through all that listening, they learn to recognize the patterns of human voices versus instruments. Much like, how we learn to pick out a guitar in a busy mix.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Pattern recognition.
Exactly. And some of the more advanced tools now offer what's called stem separation. They don't just do vocals instruments. They can actually break a track down further
Into what?
into things like drums, bass, piano, guitar, and vocals. Separate files for each. They call them stems.
That's incredibly powerful for producers, I bet.
Oh, absolutely. Game changer.
So with tech like this, it's no surprise there are loads of tools popping up. What are some of the big names we're seeing in, say, 2024, 2025?
Yeah, there are quite a few good ones. LALL.ai comes up a lot. It's known for really high-quality results, especially with stem separation. And it can handle, like, batches of files at once.
Okay, useful for bulk work. What else?
Then you've got Moises.ai. That one's super popular, partly because it has mobile apps as well as the web version. And it does cool stuff like changing the key or the tempo of the song in real time.
Oh, nice. Great for practice or performance.
Definitely. And for the more tech-savvy folks, or maybe those on a budget, there's Spleeters. It was actually developed by Deezer, the streaming service. Yeah, it's open source, which means it's free, and it's known for being really fast and accurate. But you do need a little bit of coding know-how to get it running.
Right, so maybe not for total beginners. Any others worth mentioning?
Well, there are web-based ones like vocalremover.org, super easy, free, and quick for basic vocal removal. And then tools like PhonicMind, which kind of bundle separation with AI mastering, polishing the final track sound, though those usually involve paid plans.
Gotcha. So this boom, why now? Why are these tools exploding in popularity, especially this year, 2025? Seems like you can't scroll online without seeing something made with one.
Yeah, they are everywhere. It's really tied into current trends.
Right.
Think about TikTok. So many remixes, mashups, meme sounds, AI vocal removers make creating that stuff way easier.
Ah, taking vocals from one song and putting them over another beat.
Exactly. Or
Hmm.
isolating an instrumental for a specific vibe. DJs are using them heavily, too, for creating unique edits for their sets. It just allows for so much personalization and creativity on the fly.
And it's not just the music creation side, is it? I've seen YouTubers use them a lot.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Reaction channels, for example. Maybe they want to react just to the instrumental arrangement or just the vocals. Cover artists, too, they can get clean backing tracks easily.
Right. And music producers themselves, you mentioned sampling, but are they using it for learning, too?
Absolutely. It's a fantastic study tool. Imagine wanting to understand exactly what the bass is doing in a complex track, or how the harmonies are layered in the vocals. Being able to solo those parts, it's invaluable for learning and improving your own productions.
So wrapping this up a bit, it sounds like these AI tools are doing more than just removing vocals.
Yeah, I mean, they're fundamentally changing how we engage with music, how we understand it, and who gets to create with it. It really is putting pretty serious production power into, well, basically anyone's hands. Democratizing is the word that keeps coming up.
Which, of course, leads to some pretty big questions, doesn't it? If AI can slice and dice audio this precisely, what does that mean for things like, say, music copyright in the future?
That's a huge one.
Or even how we define creativity? Or what an original piece of music even is anymore? Something for you to think about next time you hit play.